welcome back to my channel. So today guys, I'm just gonna jump right into the movie. We are going to share my highlighter collection. So I have a baby wipe handy and I'm just going to be swatching all my highlighters. So let's get right into it because it's going to be extremely long. I have a pretty large collection and I do use all my highlighters. I try to rotate them, but I do have quite a few. So starting off with Wet n Wild, of course, you guys know these Wet n Wild highlighters are amazing and you get a heck of a lot of product for a very affordable price. They're like $5. But starting off with this one first here, this one is called Rose Champagne Glow. And we're going to swatch for you guys. And as you can see, my complexion is extremely fair, so my highlighters are very similar. Some do glow more than the others, but this one is Hollywood Boulevard. This is a very famous one. Everybody loves Hollywood Boulevard. It is a goldy champagne shade, and it is prettier, in my opinion, than the top one. Its reflection is amazing. It is beautiful. So these are Wet n Wild highlighters. Moving along, guys, I'm going to be doing a mixture of, I'm just going to do my whole collection. Drugstore, high-end, which I don't even put it in categories like that. What works for you works for you. I don't care if it's drugstore or high-end, whatever. But I have cream highlighters, powder highlighters. Let's say liquid highlighters, not cream. I'm not a big fan of like really creamy textures. But this one next is Laura Geller, and this is Gilded Honey, a beautiful highlight. Again, a nice gold shade, and look at that, guys. It's just beautiful. Next is this mini hourglass. This came in like a Sephora mini set. I think it was like for winter or something. This one is called something strobe light, the ambient powder, and this one, it looks like a little pinky. It has like a little pink undertone, and it's more, yeah, it's like a pinky, almost white type of shade. I've never used this. This is actually my first time even swatching it. But it almost looks more like a finishing powder, maybe a highlight for under your eyes, not as much as a highlight with a shimmer per se that we're also into. Then I have a mini Becca in Opal, and this is a very famous highlight. I received this one. Actually, I bought this together with a different one, like a mini set from Ulta, but this one is beautiful as well. I think I used this maybe once or twice. Very pretty shade, and it actually came with this highlight as well. This one is actually a shimmering cream perfector spotlight, and this one is in Midnight, I think it's called, Moonstone. So this did not come with this one. I had Moonstone, same one as this, a set, and then I had the opal powder and the opal of this one, but I'm always decluttering and giving things away, so I believe I gave that to my niece. So I'm going to swatch that here, and that is that. This is actually good to apply to your cheekbones and tap it out with your finger, and then go in with your fan brush and apply your highlighter to your cheekbones. Amazing. Next, very affordable. This is your Physician Formula, and I believe this is called a shimmer brick, a shimmer strip. So these are amazing. They are very affordable. It has different shades, as you can see there. You can swirl them all together or just pick your shade, but because it's all one thing, I like to swirl mine together, get my highlight, and I just apply. And again, a very beautiful highlight and affordable. I mean, it's $15. It's not expensive. You could probably get a highlight as well if you want to go to Ulta, Sephora, $15. So, I mean, Physician Formula is considered one of the higher price items at the drugstore. So, yeah. Next, I have a Laura Mercier, and this one is in the color I'm sorry, this is a Golden Mosaic Shimmer Block by Laura Mercier. Excuse the mirror. And again, because these are all together, I like to swirl them together. And this one's more of like a bronzy shade. It's nice as a bronzer if you like putting bronzer on your cheekbones or just to warm up. I don't necessarily use that as a highlight because it's a little dark for my complexion, but it is good for like darker complexion. Again, as a nice shimmery summer glow bronzer. So that is that. Moving along, guys, I just have a big pile in front of me. Let's move into this MAC. This one is a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and this one is called Faintly Fabulous. And this one is one that has 4 shades as well. And again, I do like to swirl them all together. Another beautiful highlight. Excuse my hairy arms, guys. Next is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Highlights. These are the Vivid Baked Highlights, and these are amazing. And this one is in the shade Radiant Lights. And again, these highlighters are so affordable and will definitely give you a bang for your buck. Like literally, I think they're like less than $5, and they are amazing. The pigmentation is crazy. So going along with the same brand, I'm gonna go in with Golden Lights. This one is very well known. A lot of people talk about this one. This one is, it looks like an off-white, like white type of shade, but it has that gold reflex, just that really pretty like golden tone. I'm gonna get a little closer so you guys can see how beautiful that highlight is. And I love this for my complexion because I do have like yellow undertones, so I feel like it works perfect for my complexion. I just love it. So I have one of the Kylie highlights, and this one is called Chocolate Cherry. And we're going to swatch this. Now, I mean, for the hype, it's really not even worth it. I mean, I have, as you can see, a large variety of highlights, and it's just a name, guys. Basically, that's all it is. It's just a name. Everybody just brags about the name. The product itself is not the greatest. Going in with Makeup Geek, this is the only one that I own, and this one is called Ablaze. This one is actually a duochrome highlighter. It is gorgeous, but again, is extremely dark for my complexion, so I like to use it as a blush sometimes, as a shadow. Also could be used for darker complexion as well. It's definitely not a highlight for me. Moving along, some more Revolution. These one actually are the strobe highlighters, and these are, they look like this, extremely pretty. That's that one. And this one is called what's the shade of this one? I guess Holographic Lights is called. Holographic Lights, we're gonna keep it. Not sure if that's the name, but I'm guessing that's what it's called. Yeah, because the next one is called Gold Addict. And this is another strobing one, and supposedly they're like holographic highlighters, but look at that glow, guys. Like, seriously. I have highlighters for days here. Literally, like, seriously. Hard Candy, another very well-known highlighter. This one is Tiki. Beautiful. By the time I'm done, I'm gonna have swatches everywhere because, guys, but I feel like you can't see it. Let's try back where we were at. Yep, much better. So that is Tiki, guys. Cindy Lou. Put Cindy Lou at the top here. I have to try and wipe some off, guys, because I'm running out of swatching space. That was Cindy Lou by the Balm. Next is, again, I like to use it for my cheeks to bronze my whole face. This is actually a Big Starburst Fusion Soft Lights by Smashbox. This is actually old, and it is, as you can see, I hit pan on this one, but this one is beautiful as well. And I usually don't necessarily pick just one color out of it. If it comes all three together, I just swirl them together and use them. Next is a Too Faced Candlelight highlighter, and this one is called Rosy Glow. This one does come with 2 shades. It does have a pink shade, and it also has this shade here. So I'm going to swatch both of them separately just so you guys can see, because it's very nice. That's your first shade, and here is your second shade. So you have the golden shade, and this one is more of that pinky rosy shade. Next, another one of my favorites, and it is so affordable. I think I paid like $4 for this, and then if you spend $10, of course, in Ulta, you get, is it $10? You get $3.50 off. I believe that's the way it is. I forgot. But Essence Nude Highlight, and this one is Be My Highlight 01. Actually, 10. I was reading it backwards. This one is amazing. It is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. But look. It's funny because all of my highlighters are very, very similar. Like, oh my gosh. Now I have Mary Lou from the Balm. Beautiful shades, guys. I have Makeup Forever Pro Light Fusion. And look how beautiful she is. And I have used her quite a few times, but she's so pretty. I like when they make the make them have like the pretty designs in it. I think it's so nice. I wish these would show up just a little better. I mean, they are extremely pretty, but I guess my lighting doesn't do the best. And it is kind of getting dark outside, and I have my ring light on, so yeah. Lorac is the next one, and this one is Daylight by Lorac. Next is MAC Beaming Blush, and this is one of the extra dimension highlights. Very pretty. I'm trying to move a little fast, guys, because I have a lot of highlights. This one is by Beauty Creations. This one was sent to me by Beauty by Nayeli. I always say her name wrong. Beauty by Nayeli here on YouTube. So check her channel out, guys. But she sent me this beautiful palette in a swap that we did. And they're so soft. They're so pigmented. And you get like literally no fallout. I love this palette. Look at that, guys. Like, tell me that doesn't glow more than the ones at the top that are name brand. Like, this is crazy. Next, guys, from my Gwen Stefani blush palette, there is one highlight here that I want to swatch, and this one is called Angel. It's this shade here. That is Angel there. Then going in with my Hourglass, what is this, the Ambient Lighting palette. And this has 3 shades here. So we're going to swatch all 3. Next, we're going to go in with the, this is a Lorac palette, and I think this was from the, I don't know, I don't remember. Star Wars, I think it is. This has 2 highlights here. I'm going to swatch. Actually, the top 3 I'm going to swatch. because they are all capable of being highlights depending on your complexion. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Next, guys, I have a couple highlighters that are depotted. These two here, which come in the contour palette by Black Radiance. I do use those palettes in my freelance kit, but I wanted to swatch the two highlighters that come in there. These highlighters I do not use in my freelance kit, but the other pieces I did depot and put them, like the contour shades, I did put them in my freelance kit, but the highlighters I kept because I felt like, I don't know, I didn't really use them, so I just kept them for myself. This one is my depotted Soft and Gentle from MAC. And I just depot them and put magnets on them, and they're in this MAC case here. Moving along, guys, moving along very quickly because we still have basically palettes to go, guys, so we're doing really well. I'm going with Aurora from Anastasia, and we're going to try and swatch these all at the same time. Well, we can't, there's 6 colors and I only have 5 fingers, well, 4 of them that I can use right now. So these are the shades, and I just put that pink shade on top of the purple, which is okay. Then Orion and Alira, I think is these two, the blue one and that one. Beautiful. That is Aurora by Anastasia. Next is Anastasia Sun Dipped Highlighter Palette. And we're going to swatch all these shades as well. Perfect. 4 colors for 4 fingers. Next kit is Anastasia Glow Kit in Gleam. Just this one. My arm looks so shiny, guys, because I'm trying to wipe these highlights off with my wipey, and I'm just basically smudging the highlights all over. The last palette, guys, I'm missing something. Oh, I got more. I thought I was done. The last glow kit from Anastasia, and this one is That Glow. That's this one here. And these palettes are amazing, and they're just, I don't know what else to say, they're amazing. And I'm sorry, guys, oh my god, this is a mess. I cannot leave these highlighters out because these were sent to me by Nayeli as well. And guys, I never tried this brand, and she'd send them to me, and I use them all the time, and they're just so pretty. This one is called Pink Goddess. And then the next one is called Twilight. Look how pretty. I just in love with the packaging. I think they're so cute. And they are like crazy pigmented, guys. And then lastly, guys, is my pile of Wet n Wild. And we are finished. And we're like 20 minutes into my video. Like, seriously. This one is that gold bar by Wet n Wild. I'm not even gonna open it because it's limited edition and it's still sealed, so we're going to skip that. This one is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighters, and these are these ones with a pretty heart on them. I do love this purple one. I use it a lot, like when I wear purple, that I put that one on, but I think it's so pretty. Look at that. That one, and then this one, the same one from that collection, and this one is called The Sweetest Bling, and this one is the pink one, and it's so cute. Another one from Wet n Wild is Precious Petals, which everybody knows what Precious Petals looks like. It's an amazing highlight. These were extremely hard to come across. I got lucky and found mine and was able to send a couple out to a few people that were looking for them, but these were like highly requested. Everybody was like all over these highlights, and luckily that these are actually part of their permanent line now, so you can find them. The next one is Crown of My Canopy, which is this one. This one's more of like a rose gold type of shade, and this one's perfect for dark complexion. But I do get away with this one because it's not as, you know, dark. But guys, that's it. That is the end of this video. I have a mess here now. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see a collection of something else. I just decided to go ahead and show you guys a little bit of my highlight collection. Not a little bit, my whole collection. This is my whole collection of highlights. This doesn't include what's in my freelance kit, but whatever's in that kit over there stays over there. I don't remove anything over there. That's strictly for clients, but this is my personal use highlights. So guys, I'm so grateful that you guys stayed. I hope that you were able to make it to the end of the video because it is 20 something minutes, but I thank you guys so much for coming by and watching, and thank you again for so much support. I love you guys, and God bless.